Historical action TV shows bring an explosive twist to the genre, trading high-tech gadgets for swords, shields, and raw intensity. These series drop us into blood-soaked battlefields of the past, where every swing of a blade feels personal and every fight scene drips with grit. While modern action leans on bullets and explosions, historical dramas lean into visceral combat and epic storytelling, capturing eras where survival meant hand-to-hand brutality. The costumes, settings, and old-world tension pull us into forgotten times, whether it's medieval kingdoms or 20th century revolutions. Accuracy may bend, but the thrill never breaks. These shows don't just entertain, they resurrect the fury and fire of the past. In today's countdown, we are diving into the 10 best historical action TV shows. So hit that subscribe button and ring the bell. Kicking off our list at number 10 is Warrior, a thrilling action series set in 1800s San Francisco, where the streets are as dangerous as the politics. The story follows Assam, a skilled martial artist from China searching for his lost sister. But instead of a reunion, he finds himself caught in gang wars, corrupt leaders, and brutal fights. Every punch and kick is sharp, fast, and full of power. What makes Warrior stand out is how it mixes intense action with real history, showing the struggles of Chinese immigrants. It's not just a fight for survival, it's a fight for respect. At number 9, we dive into the wild world of Britannia, a bold mix of history and fantasy set during the Roman invasion of ancient Britain. This show isn't just about swords and soldiers, it's packed with druids, magic, and mystery. The battles are fierce, the drama is intense, and the story pulls you deep into a land where empires clash and powers beyond belief shape the future. With a strong cast, including Kelly Reilly, and only 3 seasons, Britannia still made a big impact. It's gritty, strange, and unforgettable, perfect for fans who like their history with a twist of magic.
We are rising.
Number 8 on the list is Peaky Blinders, a gritty crime drama set in post-World War I Birmingham, England. At the center is Tommy Shelby, played by Cillian Murphy, a war-toughened man with big dreams and even bigger risks. Tommy leads the Peaky Blinders gang, building an empire through deals, danger, and deadly choices. Each episode brings sharp suits, smoky streets, and brutal moments that keep you on the edge. The show dives deep into power, politics, and pain, showing how far one man will go to protect his name. With 6 powerful seasons, Peaky Blinders is raw, stylish, and unforgettable.
Some of you who look the other way, you are...
Coming in at number 7 is Vikings, a brutal and epic journey into the world of Norse warriors and ancient legends. This series blends real history with myth to tell the powerful story of Ragnar Lothbrok and his rise to fame. With huge battles, fierce warriors, and dramatic betrayals, every episode feels like a fight for survival. The show doesn't hold back on action, blood, or intensity, and the massive scale of the wars will leave you stunned. While it may not always be perfectly accurate, Vikings delivers a thrilling ride that brings the Age of Raiders and Kings to life.
Train her. Let's go again.
At number 6, we sail into the world of Black Sails, a pirate series that brings action, danger, and drama to the high seas. Set as a prequel to Treasure Island, this show mixes famous fictional pirates with real historical legends to create something bold and unforgettable. What starts as a thrilling treasure hunt turns into a deep character-driven story about power, survival, and rebellion. With each season, the stakes grow higher and the battles more intense. From cannon fire to clever betrayals, Black Sails gives us everything we love about pirate stories, but with a darker, more powerful twist. Number 5 on the list is The Last Kingdom. The series takes us deep into the heart of war-torn England, where Saxons and Vikings clash for power and land. The story follows Uhtred of Bebbanburg, a brave warrior torn between two worlds, born a Saxon, raised by Danes. His journey is full of fierce battles, shifting loyalties and heartbreaking losses. Set in the 800s and 900s, the series brings history to life with raw emotion and intense action. With no magic, just cold steel and tough choices. The Last Kingdom shows how brutal and personal survival was in a time when every day could be your last.
Crown is all important. I do not wish to become king. It is your duty.
At number 4, Band of Brothers delivers one of the most powerful war stories ever put on screen. This World War II miniseries follows a group of American soldiers from training camp all the way to the front lines of Europe. The battles are brutal, the emotions are raw, and the storytelling feels incredibly real. You witness friendship, fear, loss, and bravery as these men fight not just for survival, but for each other. Produced by Tom Hanks and Steven Spielberg, the series pulls you straight into the chaos of war. Even years later, Band of Brothers remain unmatched in showing the true cost of heroism.
These crowds are gonna catch some hell.
Taking the third spot is Rome, a gripping drama that dives deep into the rise and fall of one of history's greatest empires. This series doesn't just focus on emperors and generals, but also on the everyday soldiers and citizens swept up in the chaos of power. From bloody battles to backroom betrayals, Rome shows the true cost of ambition and control. The show captures the dirty politics, the shifting alliances, and the brutal fights with raw energy. Even 2 decades later, it still holds strong with its rich storytelling and unforgettable characters. Rome is not just about history, it's about the people who lived, fought, and died for it.
That will be a direct challenge to me.
This is the beginning of the end for them.
Next up at number 2 is Shogun, a powerful tale set in 16th century Japan, where politics, honor, and ambition collide. This stunning 2024 adaptation brought new life to the classic novel, winning over fans and critics with its rich storytelling and striking visuals. As warlords fight for control and foreign influence grows, 3 unforgettable characters played by Hiroki Sanada, Anna Sawai, and Cosmo Jarvis stand at the center of the storm. The show blends intense action and deep political drama, making every scene feel important. Originally planned as a miniseries, Shogun was so loved it earned a second season. With such a gripping story, the journey is far from over. Finally, at number 1, we have Deadwood stands as one of the most unforgettable Western dramas ever made. Led by Timothy Oliphant, the show brings the lawless town of Deadwood to life in brutal detail. Set in the late 1800s, this gritty series mixes real historical events with wild fiction, showcasing a place where violence and greed rule. Whether it's chasing fortune or blood, every character has a reason to be there. With its raw action and no-holds-barred approach, Deadwood doesn't shy away from the brutal reality of the Old West. Even after all these years, it's clear that Deadwood's legacy still lives on. These action-packed historical dramas bring history to life in the most thrilling ways. From intense battles to complex characters, each show offers something unique and unforgettable. What do you think about our list? And which TV show is your favorite? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe to the CineWizard for more interesting videos like this. Turn on your notifications by pressing the bell icon so you don't miss any of our new videos.